Okay, apparently I had made a mistake. I was using this camera without the STMI lens, and I had the autofocus point as following, which is funny because I noticed a mistake, and I was like, oh, it's not going to make a big deal. Apparently it's making a huge deal because it can't catch the focus. It literally cannot catch the focus point. I'm going to focus on the clock. Okay. And it's going to stay for a little bit, and we'll come over here to the chair. Alright, now we're getting it. Now, I don't know if you noticed that, but it went past the focal point, or, excuse me, it went to the opposite end of the focus, and then came back to it. So we're going to do the same thing over here, on this one. We just have a little corner of chair here. There's that chair, and here's the clock, and it goes right to it, doesn't even hesitate. Here's the chair, if you hear that noise, I don't know if it's picking up on my recording device right now, but that noise is still the other one trying to focus. And the clock, it doesn't hesitate. This one here, here we go. Chair, it'll get it, and it got it. Clock, and it wants to get it, and there it got it. So when it comes down to it, I almost feel like if you're going to get this camera, spend the extra couple dollars, get the STMI lens, and be happy, because it's too good of a lens not to get it. Another thing about this camera, I'm just reviewing the lens right now, because if you know about the camera, then you know about it. You know the fact that you already have your on, off, and video mode right into one thing. And for those that are using this camera that don't know how to use a camera, I think this is a great camera, because the intelligent mode is what they call it, is great. Sometimes when I give the camera to my wife to use, I use it mostly in manual or in shutter priority mode, but sometimes I give it to my wife to use, and she doesn't really know, she just wants to point and click. And now this one has the mode right there, the intelligence, that is great for her to use, and the CA. I don't actually know what CA stands for. Let me see if I put it in CA mode, it'll tell us. No, it doesn't tell us. What the difference before when you had it in CA mode, you couldn't shoot live view. So you had to look through the hole. So, you know, you're looking at somebody that doesn't have experience, and then they can't shoot through the viewfinder. So my wife would get, personally, you know, she'd get frustrated, or even some amateur I'd give a camera to, here, take a picture of my family, and they'd go, wait, well, I have to look through there? But if I put it in manual mode, it might be too hard, you know, if something's off or whatever, it's off. So now they can go ahead, look through there, hold it down, and oh yeah, and it focuses now, where before it didn't do that. Before it didn't focus in that mode, in live view, which you couldn't even use it in this anyways. You had to use it in, but it's nice because now you can come over here to I love this. This lens is absolutely beautiful. You can't go wrong with it. And here, but if I come out of this mode, I guess I'm going to review this a little bit. There's plenty of reviews on this, but if you come out of this mode, come over here, and that's saying that it's fully auto, everything's set, you don't have to worry about anything, which is great. You hand somebody your camera, take a picture, you're good. Put it on CA mode, creative audio auto. That's very nice. So you hit this little Q button, and now, oh, sorry, wrong button. Hit this Q button, and now you can set your, if you want it to be single shooting, or you can do, you know, continuous shooting, timed, whatever it is. It helps because it takes the camera and makes it, for an amateur, they can use it as a pro. I know, not really as a pro, but we know what I mean. Then you can go ahead, put the flash on or off, come here, make it either, this is essentially setting the aperture. Oh, not available flash because my flash is on. There you go. Come here, say, oh, I want the background blurry, I want it dark, whatever it is, and you can just go ahead and slide the roller over. Now they can, you know, my wife looks at it and says, hey, I want to make the background blurry. There you go. She can make it blurry, she can make it sharp, whatever she wants to do, or anyone, not just my wife, anyone that uses it. Not insulting women, because women are wonderful photographers, and my wife's actually a better photographer than I am. I'm not saying that because I'm just amateur to the umpteenth degree. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this review. It's not really great, but at least it helped me because I didn't know which one to get, and I was able to get both of them. Thanks, Philip. Appreciate it. Thanks, Philip and my wife. My wife bought it for me, then Philip lost my camera and bought me a new one, so he is the man that shows good responsibility. Peace out.